Are you named as an executor of a will in BC? You've probably heard the term probate. What does it mean? Probate is the process that proves the will is valid and can be followed. The end goal of the probate process is to receive a document called a grant of probate. Whoever the court names in the grant is the person who's allowed to deal with the deceased's assets. Hopefully, this is you. So, what do you have to do? For most applications, you basically fill out some paperwork and file it with the probate registry. The registry is the official keeper of all documents and records of the Supreme Court of BC. The forms you'll need can be found online at the Ministry of Justice website. You should be able to find it by Googling BC Supreme Court probate forms. If you click on a form and it doesn't open, try saving it to your computer. Then you can open it directly using the Adobe Acrobat program. Once you have the form open, you have two options. One is to print out the blank form and then write in your responses by hand. Do this by pressing the Preview Blank Copy button. Option 2 is to fill out the form on the screen. Simply click on a blank field and type in the information. Here, for example, the form is asking for the name of the applicant, which, if you're the one applying for probate, would be you. In this demonstration, I'm skipping some questions, but when you go to do it, make sure you fill out every field. If there's nothing to list, write nil or none. Do not leave any spaces blank. That suggests that information is missing, which is one of the main reasons forms are rejected. There are some questions where you have to pick an answer from a drop-down menu. For example, here I'll indicate that I'm applying for a grant of probate. Once you're done, scroll to the bottom of the form and give it a final look through before you print by pressing the Preview and Sign button. So I'll go ahead and press that Preview button, and this is what the form will look like when you print it. Here you can see all the details I've just filled out are now in the form. So for example, here it says I'm applying for a grant of probate. You'll want to check really carefully for typos and other mistakes. It's one of the most common reasons that the forms are rejected. Great! Now you can print the form and sign it. And you'll have to repeat this process with the rest of the probate forms you're submitting with your application. For more information on probate, visit our page, Probating a Will, at peopleslawschool.ca. Here we explain the process in detail, and you'll learn what forms to include in a typical probate application. We also review some common mistakes, so you can avoid them and have a better shot at getting that grant.